Some people might say that I'm a lumberjack. Some might say that I look like Joel from The Last of Us. Aye. Some might say that I'm a dumbass for trying to climb that without warming up. But you know what I say? I say sometimes doing dumb things is actually quite beneficial for your mental health. I mean, think about it. You're at your job, burnt out. You got like let's say you're at corporate or something. Hey, I need these papers done. That's what your boss says. Imagine you're like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. And you do like a belly flop on the conference room table. Or you bleed from trying to jump up onto a retaining wall that is no longer sanitized. Some people say that I'm Joel Miller, the Wolf of Wall Street. Look how much dumb shit they were doing. Drugs, alcohol, hookers. Driving cars under the influence. Now, I'm not condoning driving cars when you're drunk, but they did a lot of stupid shit when they were rich. So it kind of just seems like the rich are children just running around 24/7 doing dumb shit. And that's how they keep going. They're actually living life. While you, 25, 26, 42-year-old male, whatever, are working a 9 to 5 that is very strict, that keeps you in line, that allows you to burn out and doesn't care about your mental health. All right. The people that you see shopping at Kroger and Walmart and Costco, those people have been eating junk food. They've been eating fast food, processed food, the cheese pizza at Costco that's so good for decades. They haven't been exercising. And once you turn 30 and you haven't been putting on a mass amount of muscle, you're gonna have a hard time taking care of glucose, which will lead to insulin resistance, which is not good for anybody. The person that kind of just says, hey, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 the rest of my life, and I also don't want to work till I'm 70. I want to fail a lot to find out what's right for me. And I know that failure is scary, but I know you've heard all of the content creators, all the people online, they're telling you, like, hey, failing's okay. You're not gonna die. It's okay to fail. It's okay to do dumb shit. Retard max, There was this one coworker that I knew that did not know the rules because he never tested the waters. He never understood how to actually learn the rules. There's 3 steps to rules. You learn the rules, you understand the rules. That's not it. You learn the rules, you break the rules, and then you make your own rules. And a lot of people don't do that. They never learn the rules because they never want to fail. So they end up just following a rule that's different each day, and they have no idea what the rules actually are. So they just keep failing and failing and failing, and there's no constant feedback loop. But with me, I have failed so many times so I could learn the rules of whatever I'm doing. For example, working. A corporate system will give you these rules, and you will learn those rules or you will not. But I would learn them, fuck up a whole bunch of times, get a whole bunch of write-ups and counseling statements, and then I'd say, okay, I'm going to learn from this, and I did this bad thing, and I want to do it again, but I need to know how to avoid getting written up for it. This bad thing that I do isn't actually bad, it's just bad for the company. So I need to find out how to do it, but avoid getting written up for it. And that's where you have to learn the rules so you can break the rules and have no repercussions. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, well, that's terrible, that's bad. Billionaires do that every day. Your president does that every day. Look at how many charges he has, and he gets away with them. And once you break those rules, you create your own. You've learned, you broke, and now you're creating. This is all society is, right? As long as it doesn't hurt anybody, as long as it doesn't kill anybody or nothing like that, you notice the pattern, you learn the pattern, you learn how to break the pattern, and then you create your own pattern. That's it. It's literally that simple. And to do that, you have to do dumb shit. Like getting written up, getting counseling statements, breaking people's fences, running through people's backyards, doing dumb shit. That's why a whole bunch of young people are now doing dumb shit. They're doing more dumb shit so they can learn and they can experience how bad something can happen. And life is going to happen to you, and it's going to be really bad. But you take that bad, you learn from it, and then it becomes really good. And you have to understand that no matter what you do in life, it'll hit you one way or another. Say, for example, this is the mentality that I have. You're supposed to pay taxes. Everyone says you're supposed to pay taxes. What happens if I just don't? What's going to happen? Oh, you go to prison. Well, let me go to prison then. Let me see how far I can take this before I can go to prison. Now, I know what you're going to say. I'm clicking off this video because this is bizarre, you know? This whole thing, you're a maniac. You're mad, right? But think about it. Why would you have to pay taxes? You got to pay taxes to support the government. The government doesn't care about you. So what happens when you don't pay taxes and you go to prison? Back it up. The IRS sends you a note saying pay your taxes. And then you pay them. So you didn't go to prison. You never went to prison because you paid them. You saw what happened when you didn't pay it. The IRS sends you some bullshit. And what if they don't? What if they don't send you nothing? You get away with it. Boom. You escape paying your taxes. You know what I mean? You have some cash business that you're not really telling the IRS about. Damn, I wish I could do that. Let's just say it's in Minecraft. It's fake. It's all fake. It's just in the Minecraft thing. But yeah, say your job, right? Your job wants you to donate. They say, please donate to this for this cause. And you're like, okay, well, I don't want to. They'll call you up again and be like, hey, they'll call you into the office and be like, hey, why don't you donate? Why aren't you donating? And then they give you a whole bunch of bullshit and you don't want to donate. They're forcing you to donate though. So you know what you do? You learn the rules. And for me, they said, you can pay whatever you want. I can't see how much you pay, but I can see the tiers that you're in. So if you're doing $1 to $10, you're going to be in the lowest tier. If you do $20 to $30, you're going to be in the minimum tier. If you do 30 to whatever, you're going to be in the highest tier, right? So I said, okay, I'll donate a penny. I said, yeah, I'll donate. I'll think about it. So I go on the little computer thingy and I type 1 penny, right? And I hit donate. And I said, yeah, man, I donated. And he was like, oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. You can donate a penny. That's 52 cents a year. So you're getting credit for finessing the system now. Do you know how good that feels? Like, I don't give a fuck about the system. Most of these donation centers, nothing, like, all of this money that you're donating to them, a percentage goes to the donation company. They're not actually helping all of the kids. Why do you think the world is still broken from all of your donations? It's not working. It just doesn't work. That's why I don't want to donate until I'm rich. But anyways, let me not drag this video on too long. Do dumb shit while you're young, while you're still alive, while you're old, whatever. Do the dumb shit. That's how you get opportunities. That's how, let's just say you were a DJ or something. You're out there partying. Partying is dumb, but you can do it anyway because it's dumb. It's cool, you know? It's fun. Doing dumb shit like picking up 2 sticks and fighting your best friends with it, you know? They pick up a stick, you pick up a stick, and you start sword fencing, stick fencing, whatever. It's dumb, but it's fun. That's the type of shit that you need. So if you're gonna gather anything from this video, live below your means while you're doing dumb shit. And retard max. You don't know what retard maxing is? Go type in retard maxing. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you've been here, if you're still here, comment down below still here in the comments below and drop me a fat like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Y'all have a good day, a blessed day rather. Peace.